let's check out Denim's new video. Ethan Klein is up the internet with his lies.
And I think that it went a long way to showing just what an evil, hateful and I'll say it and I'll double down on it. And people, oh no, not go there.
Just don't invalidate
Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. I'm not going to go there.
You can think of much worse things to say about her that are totally acceptable, to be honest.
You want to give me examples?
No, please, by all means.
Like yeah, Dan won't say it. He'll let his fucking boss say it. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
What did I get myself into this time? Before we get into it, some quick housekeeping first.
North Star Radio. Ethan Klein spreads altered footage. What the fuck? Of Twitch streamer Denims. I know that's not true, but I'm not watching a 30-minute long video.
It's true.
I know it's not true, but I'm not going to see what it was that they are proposing was doctored to confirm or deny that it was not true.
I will just say it's not true.
I wanted to make it a little bit harder this time for Ethan to deceptively clip my video again, so this time I added a timer. Also, I'm going to cover it later in the video, but I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea, so I'm just going to leave this banner right there. On the 7th, Ethan Klein said on his podcast that he got a visit from CPS that morning and that he was told the call came in on the 3rd. Of course, in his eyes, this must be because of the mean people on Reddit, and I guess me. So why exactly does he think I'm responsible?
Denims is actually participating in this whole Child Protective Service lie.
Denims is streaming this story about our kid.
I'll show that, yeah.
Getting Giardia from the dog, whatever. By the way, that's not what it was in the end. Ethan was just sharing his thoughts, what we were thinking, we were speculating.
Basically, Ethan Klein is saying that my community called CPS on him, and his evidence is that my chat is so militant and so hateful that every single comment is calling for people to take direct action against him, which he attempts to prove with a clip from my stream that's been edited to show messages from my chat.
Look at her chat. So this to me is like very important clip. Wow, and look at the comments. Call CPS. Child endangerment must CPS. Social services. Bro needs someone to call CPS. That's child. It's every comment. Yeah.
Oh,
how did they
God.
get the memo? Every single fucking comment. Your chat is saying call CPS. You don't want to say any single fucking thing about that? You sick, twisted, evil woman. I'm not exaggerating.
Holy shit, dude. Like that he's really trying to make this into a thing. We look at a lot of actually sick, twisted individuals. I don't think you have to really try that hard to point out who is the sick and twisted people and, you know, why they are that way. To make that about Denims, you'd really, really have to overextend. Like, Evil Knievel couldn't make that leap.
When I say literally every comment is call CPS. Denims endorses this clearly, as you can see. She's not moderating this at all, and it's pretty much 100% of the comments saying call CPS on them. Their kid should be taken away.
There's a difference, right? There is a massive difference between chatters saying, that seems like child endangerment. Seems like that's something that, you know, CPS should look into, right? And that can veer into, right, getting someone motivated. That can do that. I don't believe this was happening in Denim's chat because we share a large portion of our community. But you can find that exact type of behavior that he's talking about on the H3 subreddit and on the DGG subreddit. Because that's what they're there for. That's what they're dedicated to. I don't know what the fuck a snark subreddit is because I'm not on Reddit, but I think that's what they're for. I think that's what they're dedicated to, is just like dedicated harassment of, like, you know, people that the community doesn't like. Don't concede this point to him because the image he used is proven to be spliced. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me that it's doctored, right?
Love made a good point. You said, is this every comment? I believe this is a live feed of the chat. This isn't edited.
What about the top right? I thought these were
No,
selected.
it's this, I think when you full screen it. No, this is an edit. It's a cutout of the full chat. It's just enlarged there.
Oh, really?
Over the screen, yeah.
Did you catch that last clip? Yep, his own employee just tried to show him that he's wrong, and he...
so often, like, the crew is participating in this because they're not, like, correcting him and saying, no, that's not true, right? Stop doing what you're doing. But so often, the crew will lightly be like,
hey, I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe there's more to it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying there is, but maybe.
And it's like,
no, it's not edited. No, I'm right.
Ignored it because he's lying. The clip is deceptively edited. He's doing it again. At this point, I don't know if he's watched a single real video of me. Let's see that again. Look at the chat in the top right corner.
He has kids, and his kids like crawl into the dog shit. And
Love made a good
Oh yeah,
point.
they're definitely participating in it for sure.
Said, is this every comment? I believe this is a live feed of the chat. This isn't edited.
What about the top right? I thought these were
No, it's
selected.
this. I think when you full screen it. No, this is an edit. It's a cutout of the full chat. It's just enlarged.
Oh,
there,
really?
Over the screen, yeah. What is happening? What universe do we exist in where this is a popular creator? How exactly am I supposed to get through to a person and convince her wrong when she's literally disproving herself
and convince her wrong? Bro can't even formulate sentences
on her own stream and then ignoring what just came out of her mouth 5 seconds earlier?
Oh, Lion Klein. I'm honestly shocked people still take this guy seriously. Let's do some quick math. Here are the first and last frames of the video that he played. I searched for the top and the bottom messages in my Chatterino history. The first one is line 14,472. The second is 15,428. And they're 5 minutes apart. That's 956 messages in 5 minutes. He showed 65
Damn, the Denims chat be moving.
which is less than 7% of the messages from that time period. The funniest thing is that only 3 of those 65 messages are ever even on the screen in the 2-minute video that he featured. So now I'm sure you're wondering why someone would go through so much trouble to painstakingly Photoshop all these chat messages together to make it look like they happened at around the same time instead of over the course of the full 5 minutes. And if only 3 of those 65 messages were in that clip, when did the rest happen? Well, it happened when I watched this clip from his podcast.
Olive has Giardia, which is it's a bacterial infection in the intestines that makes you have diarrhea. Well, Sonny's crawling around. He's putting everything in his mouth. He's at that age. He has Giardia.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
And now Ela has Giardia.
shut. For real?
And now I think this morning I had diarrhea.
Oh my god.
What can I do to not get it? From
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah,
because I'm not trying to get.
Quit your job first and foremost. That's the guaranteed way.
Can
No,
we crank the AC maybe?
Is it?
It's extremely ridiculous to get. You have to ingest my poop. Are you planning on that?
Never.
Not really.
So then you're fine.
Here.
It's not really contagious unless you're
It feels like it definitely
unless you're
is.
changing my fucking didiaper.
Sometimes it feels that way.
You're not gonna catch it. You are
You
not
better
gonna
be
catch it.
cleaning your hands really well.
I mean, Ethan.
Bro.
To defend Ethan, he's
You're not
a
gonna-
very thorough hand washer. You watch.
If any of you catch
Frequently.
Giardia, okay, I will give
do
you
know.
$10,000.
Man, that clip is still gross no matter how many times I
Thanks, boss.
hear it. I am glad I haven't eaten anything since I started making this video. Now, it's one thing to be so stupid that you don't quarantine your highly contagious sick dog when you're a multi-millionaire, and it's another thing to tell people about it. I mean, who in their right mind would share this disgusting story with their audience? And Ethan, do you really want to be held responsible for what a small fringe of people in your community say? I mean, take this guy, who had the audacity to comment.
Obsessed with you guys when you only had 15K subs. Glad that's behind me. Enjoy hell. This guy's for real. Joe, look this guy up. Enjoy hell. I feel like this one's real. We caught you, Joe. Public facing account.
Joe.
I see you. You wanted to be cute? Let's see it. Nice mustache. Which one's Joe? Let's see. I think it's this guy. That's him. That's him right there. Trust me, when I see an
Just live doxing a dude. How is this anti-Semitic? It's not. Saying that someone who's a genocide defender is going to hell is not. It's not TOS, nor is it anti-Semitic. It's just not.
I think Ethan is using this negative experience as a vector to attack the people he wanted to attack anyways. I didn't make him overshare, and I was far from the only person to cover this story. Honestly, I think Hassan put it best, so I'll just let him take over from here.
The only thing I've done so far in terms of Ethan Klein's like many attacks against me, which have obviously backfired on him spectacularly, and that's actually caused him to like double down, triple down, quadruple down in very meaningful ways, including like randomly going after Redditors, trying to get Reddits unbanned or trying to get Reddits banned. It's pure projection. What the fuck is he doing every single day?
Play Venezuela.
He lies about every single thing that I do every day, including, I guess, but not limited to the fact that he somehow tied back someone engaging in a heinous act of calling Child Protective Services on him to me. Ridiculous.
But like, if you come to a point now where you can say that was fucked up, then I respect that, you know? Because I've been there myself. A couple of years pass and all of a sudden you're like, what was I thinking? Like that, whoever that was a couple of years ago that said that shit is insane, you know? She's always wearing the same type of shirt and...
There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, criticism, Arab, pro-Palestine, but the biggest one, woman.
Get well soon, Ethan.